The world's smallest bicycle. I've tried it. Don't believe the hype. But I found the competition to ride it down a super steep hill. Winner if you don't fall off. Crashing is expected. Smash your face at your own risk. Hell yeah. I wasted no time. Showed up at the place in 20 minutes. Got my ride on with no helmet. And descended down with my tiny bike and thought, wait, what do I get if I win? I took that little sucker into the next dimension of speed. The cheap thing flew apart. My momentum was just too great. I couldn't stop pedaling. I flew right into the judges with some bicycle kicks and knocked them all out cold. Suffice to say, I won nothing. Let me set a disclaimer. This move is physically impossible. It defies gravity and is hard on the lower back. I don't think working on your sit-ups will give you an advantage. The only reason I was able to pull this off is because of my own stupidity and that tiny bicycle. At first I thought I was a natural with this move. But just because something landed right at first doesn't mean you're a natural pro. I was tested by some random guy who claimed he was an ancient dragon. Said the bicycle kick is something you're born with, not something you pick up from riding a bicycle. I disagreed. I said, prove it, you drunk hippie. Took a few slaps from him, and as I stood my ground, I said, you hit like an old man. Gave me one in the jaw with an uppercut, and I flew off the bridge. I was falling and falling and falling. Seemed like there was no end. I saw a crazed man with a chainsaw flipping around uncontrollably. I reached out to stabilize him, and then he said, "Groovy." I don't know why I was falling faster than him. That's not how gravity works. Then I saw a hippie hobo falling next to me, and he said,
"I have been falling for 15 minutes.
He then started poking me with some staff. Tried to bicycle kick him, but I fell even further. Then I saw a UFO flying next to me. The alien inside made eye contact. What the hell was going on? Grabbed onto its tail and followed it into darkness. At this point you're probably wondering, what the hell is going on? You're falling that whole time, you're not scared for your life that you're gonna, fall on your face and die maybe? Well, let me just tell you that when you're in shock, you're willing to accept anything that comes by. I've been shocked most of my life. I've seen, heard, and felt things you wouldn't believe. It was even more apparent since I got struck by that lightning bolt. It wasn't the same. So anyways, when I woke up, came across a lone ape. I looked up and said, "Who are you?" Then the dude whispered,
"I'm nobody. Just another confused, lost ape. I'm you, boy."
And I said, "I don't know what you just said, but that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard." He pole vaulted from his broomstick and proceeded to bicycle kick me in the face for 2 minutes. The whole time I thought, this move is physically only possible if falling or being lifted up. So then I blocked the rest of his shots. The lone ape said,
"Well done, boy."
He threw me his broomstick and then just disappeared. This thing doesn't even fly. Well, the lone ape was able to do a bicycle kick off of it. Well, maybe Master Chuck can teach me how to do that. You gotta be resourceful. I had no cell phone battery. I had no map. My broom doesn't even fly. Had to ask directions from all different kind of homies and animals. Finally made a deal with a giant bird. It sympathized with my story about getting knocked off a bridge by a drunk hippie. It knew where I was coming from, so it flew me back to where it all started. Dropped me off to a said location, where I executed the impossible. Now, what can we learn from these random events? The bicycle kick isn't for normal apes like you and me. Unless you're a magical hobo or a video game character. Best to just stick with practical fighting. I'ma check out now, my gorilla homies. Leave a comment below and tell me what kind of fight moves you want to see. Hit the like and subscribe button below. Tell your friends about this bicycle kick. In the meantime, I'm gonna climb back into my tree.